Greetings! Hello! Yes! Hello! Welcome once again to it's Tuesday night, baby. Welcome to Sean's Oasis, the only place on the World Wide Web where you're gonna find me speaking my mind. I'm not on Twitter. I'm sure as heck not on Facebook. Get real. Come on, you think I'm on Facebook? No. I said no. I said Mark Zuckerberg, go to hell. I actually worked down the street from a Facebook office, and sometimes I see people in hoodies smoking cigarettes and looking the saddest anyone has ever looked. Just some person of indeterminate age from 20 to 40 wearing a hoodie, posted up, smoking a cigarette, just like staring at the ground. And I think to myself, oh, what's it like? What must it be like behind those hallowed walls? I've been inside the Meta offices. I was inside the Meta offices once. You were only allowed to go into very specific hallways, and they had a big conference room. Or like a big... Anyway, this isn't that interesting. I have a whole shtick ready to go because just before I hopped on this call to sync up, I started thinking to myself, I was in a different type of conversation for an hour before this one, and I started thinking to myself, oh, what's that book about casinos and gambling? Because I'm talking about, with this other person, I was talking about reward and you know, when we think we deserve a reward and when we're pushing the button and this, that, the other thing. And as we're talking about it, it's like, this doesn't need to be theoretical. This doesn't need to be emotional. This doesn't need to be intellectual. Somebody wrote a damn book about it. And I started saying like, oh, there's this book about how casinos are designed. There's this game. There's this book about how casino games are designed. And then I started wigging out a little bit and getting distracted in the middle of the conversation. And I was like, I'm just going to make a note. But, and I was so afraid, as often I am. Last week when I started the stream, I went tinky winky and then spent 5 minutes trying to find a JPEG of someone half in a Teletubby costume because I seized upon the button and I wanted to push it. You know what I'm saying? It's not yet time to breathe. I'm putting away the lotus. I'm not doing any deep breaths this stream. Just kidding. We're going to have to do the lotus breaths at some point, just not right now. Right now, I'm thirsty. Ooh. Thanks. But no, so in this other call that I was on, I started to get a little wiggy about what's my damn casino book? What's the casino book? But then with mere moments to go before this stream, I found it. It's called Addiction by Design, Machine Gambling in Las Vegas by Natasha Dow-Schul. And I'm going to download that right now. And I'm going to read the book in its entirety for the rest of this stream. Just kidding. That one's for me. That's for the big dog. No, I don't have much to say about it other than I'm proud that I was not... I mean, I'm happy I found it. Maybe I'd still be scrambling and going... I literally thought about starting the stream by going, what's that book about gambling? Hey, chat. What's up, chat? If you're in the chat and you're feeling good, give me a hoo-yah in the Hobby Lobby in the chat. Give me a hoo-yeah in the Hobby Lobby if you're feeling all right in the chat. But no, I was gonna verbalize just what's that casino book? Tell me, world. Tell me, God. Chat is God. I was with some friends recently, and they were out in the world, and they saw a TikTok of a child going like, yeah, and I was talking to chat, and they used it colloquially to refer to the OpenAI product ChatGPT. They weren't talking about streaming at all. They weren't talking about Twitch at all. They said I was talking to chat. And my friend, he made the observation, the joke of just like, that's not what chat is. That's not chat. Pretty funny stuff. All right, so what we got on the docket? I'll tell you what. First of all, I've implemented a new technique If you really want to know where we're at in the schedule, go ahead and do !schedule, and it'll tell you what's coming up and when it's coming up. I still got to figure out a way to get a timer on screen that says like time till next segment. I think that'd be pretty nifty. I want there to be like a TV guide sort of set up here at Sean's Oasis, but not today. Today, what we got is some pretty... I'm going to start with water. You gotta start with water. Ah, thanks. No, truly. Oh, Sticker Brush Symphony, dude. Are we ready to freaking go, dude? We ready to get... If we're getting Sticker Brush Symphony, we should do the deep breathing music. This is music for deep breathing, so that's what we're gonna do, okay? And then we'll talk about water. So here's the thing I want to indicate about the breathing practice. Something that I'm working on in my mindful breathing practice is that, like, it's one thing to be like, all right, I'm gonna choose to breathe in for 5 and out for 5, in through the nose, out through the mouth. It's another thing entirely to just become aware of your natural breathing patterns, okay? And like, I'm not telling you how to live your life. I'm not saying do one, don't do the other. I don't care what you do. Welcome to Sean's Oasis. We're here to supply a nice time, but at the end of the day, personal autonomy is number one. So telegraph that, chat. No, but okay, so I think with this exercise, I'm still going to do the deliberate in through the nose, out through the mouth. But really, bigger picture, what I'm working on these days is just becoming aware of the breathing itself, not influencing the breathing, just becoming aware of the breath, becoming mindful of breath. But given that we have this beautiful lotus flower here, we're going to deliberately breathe in when the lotus flower opens and breathe out when it closes. Because the lotus opening is our lungs being filled with air. Isn't that nice? So, you're gonna breathe in through your nose. Like I said, this is deliberate breathing. This ain't mindful breathing. Maybe it is. I don't know. I am not your guru. In the words of Tony Robbins, I am not your guru. Okay. I need this breath because I'm wigging out. Everything's gonna change. Everything's gonna change once we do these deep breaths. So we're gonna, when it expands, like so, next time that happens, we're gonna breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth, and we're gonna do that 5 times. And I'm gonna announce I'm gonna say one. I don't know. Actually, don't start it yet. I still haven't figured out exactly how to do it. Like in, 2. Because I want it to be useful, like on audio, but. Whatever, I'm just gonna hold up visually what breath we're on, and I'm gonna say in and out, okay? That's as good as it's gonna get, all right? So at this next opening, we're gonna breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth like that, okay? Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. So that's pretty good, right? Look how freaking chill I am now. Look how chill I am now. I'm chill enough to... I'm gonna get real. I'm freaking chill now. And I'll leave the lotus up if you want to just keep doing your own little breathing practices. But I'm trying to get better at the whole guided breath thing. I was taught at a young age the in through the nose, out through the mouth, but I never really understood why. It was taught to me by my mother because I would get nauseous And I think she was observing that I was getting worked up. But who's to say? I remember it being deployed whenever I was feeling like nauseous at like a family event, because there was too much going on and I was wigging out. And now look at me. Now I become my mom. No, so let's start with water, right? So I just want to say something. Look at this. It's a beautiful, I believe this is a Martha Stewart brand cup. Yes? We can see the woman's branding. This is a Martha Stewart brand cup, but it could be any cup, right? It could be any cup made of hard, whatever. But the real trick here is the straw. Look how easy that is. It changes everything. I'm going to show you my other bottle. This is the water bottle I've used for years at this point. Look how freaking big it is. And I gotta go. And I feel like a big baby. Like half of the time I use it, I feel like Donald John Trump. You know, whenever those weird photos of him clutching a Poland Spring bottle because he wants to be in control of the small bottle and not be made a fool of unless it's under his distinction. I think about being a baby and being evocative of that terrible man. Half the time I drink the water, right? But now I have this. Now I live like this. And I drink this without even thinking about it. And so what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to speak truth into the world is that I want a freaking Stanley Cup for my birthday, except it costs $50. I don't want anybody to buy me. I mean, if somebody who I love and who loves me, what's up? I almost just said your Earth name. That's another thing I gotta learn about streaming. You gotta not, you just, what's up, Avisu Gex? My birthday is February 22nd, and Stanley Cups are like $50. I don't think Stanley Cup's gonna give me anything that I don't already have, you know? Waste not, want not. So don't get me a Stanley Cup. If you did get me a Stanley Cup, if I love you and you love me and you got me a Stanley Cup, I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it. It's gonna mean a lot. This is a mess. But the point is I had the thought of like, I get it. It's less, I mean, no, the note in my notes here is all capitals. I want to get a Stanley Cup. But Avisu Gex in the chat is confirming that they are legit good Stanley Cups. So, because it seems like they hold a lot of water, they've got good weight, like you could hold it, you could hold a lot of it, but still chill with the straw. You know, some trends are good. Sometimes things are popular because they're good. Like SpongeBob SquarePants, Tom Kenny. What else? Food. Certain things are popular because they're good. Stanley Cups. Big guy, but big guy. Is that a SpongeBob quote, or is that a Avisu Gex in the chat has said big guy, but big guy? Which, if it's a SpongeBob quote, I don't recall it. I don't know it. Big guy pants, SpongeBob big guy pants. Big guy. That episode of SpongeBob where he wore big pants. SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob big pants. No, what am I talking about? Things that are good, that are popular because they're good. 1, Stanley Cup. 2, SpongeBob SquarePants. 3, food. 4, Fortnite. Fortnite's kind of bad, but it's also good. 5, religion. 6, music. 7, paper. Kind of bad, but really good. I don't know what I'm talking about at this point. And what I do want to be talking about, make sure I got time for, because we got 10 minutes before we're going to start moving on over the high energy music zone. And I'd like to repeat the call to action that if you type !schedule in the chat, you will at a moment's notice get all the freaking info you need about where we're going at Sean's Oasis. So I want to make sure I get to this before we have to move on. And here's what I want to talk about. It's an old friend of mine that I've known for a long time, and that I've become reacquainted with in the past few years, and oh, it feels so good. I'm of course talking about, and this friend is quite a friend. It really puts the friend in friendly. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Really, takes the whole concept of eating food, that thing that's popular because it's good, and turns it on its head in a cone-like way. Are you following what I'm saying? That's right. I'm talking about the Conehead from Friendly's. It's an ice cream dessert that they make look like a little clown. And you get 3 Reese's Pieces. Not that many Reese's Pieces. So it's kind of not that big a deal, but you get just a few little Reese's Pieces here and there. You could probably do cherries, but no, it's got to be Reese's Pieces. But it's got a cone head. It's got a cone like a hat. And it's vanilla ice cream. It's all and it's in like a pretty manageable, it's a manageable amount, because this is a dessert for children. The first Conehead I ever had was on the Post Road in Greenwich, Connecticut. There I said it live on stream. I grew up in a highly rarefied, what do you call the margins of, it's just one of the richest towns in the world. It's frightening. That's not the point. The point is I was but a child. I was a child growing up in Greenwich, Connecticut, and on the Post Road there was a Friendly's. And I remember going in that Friendly's, and I remember getting the Conehead ice cream. In the past few years, a friend of mine and me have gotten in the habit of hopping in the car and going out to Friendly's out on Long Island. We go to Friendly's, we get some food, we get a dessert, right? And if God smiles on me and gives me I'll tell you, if God smiles on me and gives me the foresight to remember to do it, I order a Conehead. The first time I ordered it, it was maybe the first time we went to Friendly's in this modern era. Friendly's, it's like a hamburger shake place. Yeah, it's not bad. They have a fribble. They don't call it a milkshake. They call it a fribble. And it's not bad. We went to all these different restaurants, and I don't want to like yuck anyone's yum, but we went to Dairy Queen and got some food. No, don't do that. Dairy Queen's food, it will make you feel bad. You go to Friendly's, you eat the food, you don't feel that bad. You feel okay. Friendly's is okay, dude. You go to Chili's, you eat the food, you feel bad. So you know, Friendly's is just in that sweet spot between Dairy Queen and Chili's. Wholesome vibes. It's always filled with like normie like teenagers. Like nobody's ever being extreme. It's just like people hanging out. Families and I mean, we're out in Long Island, but the point is the first time we went to a Friendly's, I said like, well, you got that ice cream that like looks like a clown? And they sat next to me in the booth, took out their Friendly's iPad, and were like, let me see if I can find it. And then they gestured to their iPad, were like, this thing? And they showed me this very Conehead. And I was like, yes, that's it. That's exactly it. And they're like, I got you. And then later when I would be trying to order it at a Friendly's, the kid would be like, you mean the Conehead? And like, it was just like, yes. And anytime I brought up Conehead, it would put a smile on everyone's face. Everybody loves the Conehead. And it would seem that even Friendly's themselves knows the value of their sweet, sweet Conehead, because I wish I could pull the article, but not right now. I found like a People exclusive. It was like Friendly's, I wish I had the article. I do. Friendly's ice cream of the month. I really don't want to leave this scene. I got to figure out how to. Point is there was a headline that was just like, People's got the exclusive of what the new Friendly's cones are for 2026. So, kicking off this year of exciting new character-based ice creams at Friendly's, we've got Conehead in January. But lo and behold, you scroll down a little bit. If you're watching the stream right now, you may see a Reese's peanut butter cup poking unceremoniously up from the south. And I've already made a point of how the classic Conehead only has 3 Reese's Pieces, and that's not much peanut butter at all. But then, lo and behold, there's a scent. May I introduce Rock the Star, the featured Conehead of February? And I took a look at Rock the Star, and I was like, I don't want to eat that. I don't want to eat that at all. Rock the Star, honestly though, now that I'm looking at it on stream, I'd eat that. They did the whole cherry thing that I was talking about. But if you were following what I was saying about the cherry thing before, you will clock that I was like, you can't put a cherry. It's gotta be Reese's Pieces. But so Rock the Star, it's got a mohawk. Chocolate ice cream, I have to imagine. 2 Reese's Pieces, of course, for eyes. That's how the ice cream clowns see. But then a cherry for nose. And then there was a third ice cream called Spot the Dog, which I felt like was just sort of normal sounding. You can sort of see it in the you can see Spot the Dog in this region down here. I'm not too worried about Spot the Dog, honestly. But Rock the Star stretches credulity. Conehead, easy, clean. Spot the Dog, it's a dog looking ice cream. But Rock the Star, the end. That's my thank you for tuning into the friendlies portion of the program. We only got a little bit of time here. We got 9 minutes before we're heading on over the high energy zone. Jesus the Christ, think about it. Dead the Pool. Who else? Wolverine. Yeah, so that's the friendlies portion of the program. I also want to talk about drums. So last week on stream, we celebrated the release of the demo of Ultimate Drummer, which is still available on Steam. And you should go on Steam and search for the Ultimate Drummer demo. Very fun. But we celebrated drums, and drums entered my real world existence just yesterday. I was stressed out as hell yesterday because I stayed up till 3 a.m. for undisclosed reasons the night before that on Sunday. And then yesterday I had to go buy some shoes that are hurting my feet because allegedly you're supposed to stretch them out. I don't know. We'll see what happens with these damn shoes, but they look good. I don't know. I've never bought shoes like this before. The Doc Martens punk rock shoes, CBGB style footwear. So I was stressed out as hell trying to get over these shoes yesterday. So I'm on the train and I see some people walk in with like two conga drums a piece, and I'm like, oh man, like I'm already having like such a hard day having to go buy shoes, dude. Oh, I stayed up till 3 a.m. What's up, Marston Pebbles? Thank you. Yeah, thank you for confirming the whole Doc Martin. Marston Pebbles says you got to break them puppies in before they start to feel good. And yeah, that's all signs point to, yeah, you got to really wear the Doc Martens. And I'm already able to envision like, ooh, when these things are going to be comfy, they're going to be so comfy. So I'm on my way to get these uncomfy shoes, and in walks some people with some conga drums, and I'm like, I'm already having the worst day, dude. I was up until 3 a.m. downloading PS2 ISOs. I was up till 3 a.m. downloading various iterations of Metal Gear Solid 2, dude. Oh, this sucks. And so I'm like, oh, this is gonna be bad. And they start playing the drums. And the beautiful, beautiful drum music that these two young people played, oh, I felt like a crumpled flower and that my petals started to bloom. I literally, in my mind's eye, I could see the crumpled little ball that I was. A crumpled ball. And they were just playing drums. And I was also nervous about it because New York City, somebody comes on with a big drum, or like, yeah, I mean, Showtime is usually fine because it's usually kids just like flipping their hat and doing fun stuff, and like, they're not gonna kick you in the face. They're not gonna kick you in the face. I remember once on the subway, it was like a bunch of NYU students who yelled Showtime, and then they like did Shakespeare on the train. That was bad. But no, I remember riding the train once, and like it was like 7 a.m. and they were really loud drum. just take a moment. We got 5 minutes before I've got to head on over to the high energy zone. All right, that's all that means. Okay, no, nothing to worry about. So, I had prior fear about what it meant for people to come onto the train with big drums, because the last time not the last time, but a time that I encountered it, they were very confrontational and saying like homophobic stuff, and it was like really, and they were like, fuck you if you're not fuck you if you're not into this. It was like, man, and now I think I was sick too. I think I had his stomach. I was on the train, I had like diarrhea, and these guys were yelling like slurs and playing loud drums, and that's New York for you. But no, that's not what New York is. New York is usually not that. And faith in humanity restored yesterday, because these kids were playing the drums and it was like really soothing, and I felt like so happy by like the midway point of them playing their drums and like the syncopated rhythms, and they were freaking locked in and having fun. I could hear one of them yelling like 3, 6, and like just calling out like which sections of the drum loops to perform. It was just like, yeah, dude, this is fucking cool. I think their act, they kept saying Static Shock. They just kept saying Static Shock. Maybe they were referencing the television program, the cartoon, and maybe their act was called Static Shock. I don't know, but it was great. I felt like a crumpled flower, and then the power of drums unfurled me. Yeah, so that's basically it. We got 3 minutes here before we're gonna head on over to the high energy zone. So I could keep talking about some media I consumed. I'm just gonna call out a movie, a flick. I saw a screening of a feature film on Saturday by Park Chan-wook called No Other Choice. Beautiful film, so beautiful I'm seeing it again tomorrow. Park Chan-wook, Park Chan-wook, most famous probably for Old Boy, which a lot of people have a lot of opinions about. Right? It's the Pulp Fiction of hammer-based entertainment, of octopus and hammer-based entertainment. But as Park Chan-wook has grown, he's grown, and he's matured. He's made more and more mature films. He had a film come out a few years ago called Decision to Leave, which I felt was like pretty mature but still abstract. This new one, No Other Choice, like, is freaking real, dude. This is a real movie with like family and characters, and it's about people and performance and paper. It's about acting and music and sound. There's a sequence in communication. There's a sequence in the film that is so loud and so much going on, and it's so loud, and it's playing with loud, and people are having a conversation, and it's so loud, and it's the best. That's why I'm seeing it twice. And that's all I got to say about that. Go see the feature film. Tears. The movie ended, I went, oh. It had me like this, oh. But truly, I seem like I'm having fun, but truly, that's what it did to me. So, as we can see down below, it's about to be 9 p.m. Eastern time, so we're going to head on over to the high energy music portion of the program. And as we all know and love, that's the part of the show where I try to keep the energy up. But also there's a little special trick wherein all them sound sources that I'm using during this portion of the program come from one video game. I have barely seeded clues as to what that game is. Let's just say it's all about winning the money. Let's just say it's all about Addiction by Design, which I referenced as a book about the design of computerized gambling games. Do we have any guesses? Do you have any guesses as to what the featured sound font of today is? I am it's Plock, dude. Fuck, dude, it's Plock. Just kidding. It's Clacks. Just kidding. It's fucking Plock, dude. Wait, do we? All right, I mean, you heard the man. It's time to head on over to the... Oh yeah, I got rid of a I gotta figure out how to transition to this scene. Wait, it's not this. I messed up. Hold on. Hold on. What are we doing? Let me get my life together. Hold on. Alright, we got this. No, not this. Hold on. Man, I was watching a recording of a stream to relax the other day. It's Plock. It's a little bit of, it's somewhere between Plock and Dick Tracy for the SNES. And it's a little game that I am happy to call Sega Casino for the Nintendo DS. That's right. The makers of Sonic the Hedgehog decided to make a little bit more of something called money and make a game out of it. So what we got over here is the sound fonts from the game, and in the way that I love most of all, these sound fonts are not labeled. A Plock-like game from the makers of Super Monkey Ball, Sega Casino. So we don't know what any of these sound sources are, right? So part of this journey is going to be just like figuring out what are the different sounds. We're going to say, oh, that's kind of fun. Please ignore this. I've tried to figure out how to get rid of this on a system level, but Windows really wants you to know that you're in control of media. Plock. Hold on. I gotta remember Plock. I gotta remember to download Plock SoundFont. Download Plock SoundFont. What about Zoop, dude? What about if I did Plock/Zoop/Clax / Dick Tracy /Bubble Bobble? Anyways, video games are really fun because they're so silly, but they can also be so serious. It's just a space of play, much like Sean's Oasis. Okay, so we're gonna look at these different sound fonts here. I mean, I'm not just gonna go through them one at a time. That's wild. I'm gonna pick totally at random. Okay. So we're gonna start with Instrument Bank 0 Num 9 from Bank BGM Game 03. All right. Let's go. That's not what the sound is. That's my soundboard. Beautiful. And that's even clean on the loop. Sometimes with these sound fonts, as we can see here, sometimes the sound fonts just like this loop will just be like at the end of it. Like it's not chill. But no, we got a good loop here, so that's a good start. And there's like a little bit of noise on it too. I like that. That's something, right? I don't know about this. I don't know about this exactly, but I don't know about this exactly, but it ain't the worst, right? Let's get this a little more visible for the people. Okay, so Niall's gotta have it. Ask me later about my David Hyde Pierce story. This thing just has to like chill for a moment, you know? Because this is pretty chaotic, I'd say. Not getting any feedback from this sucker. What do we have? What do we have? It's a drum machine. But is it just the one symbol? But yeah, I should be looking at the zone. Yeah, it's just the one symbol. So as we can see here, this one is literally just a it's just a frickin', this is the one we got. So you can hear what I'm talking about with how the SoundFont sometimes. But we'll just make this sucker we'll just put a little bit longer of a release on this fool. That ain't it. I should just lean in, right? That ain't it. That ain't it. It's supposed to be like tss, 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 tss. I'm gonna cheat. Shut up. You shut up. Give me that. Give me that. Ready? Hey, shush. This is not working just yet. Hold on. We gotta just build this a little bit before it works, you know? I remember when FL Studio was called Fruity Loops. You know what I mean? In my day, we called FL Studio Fruity Loops. And the person that I use, the person who introduced Fruity Loops to me, I tried to find them on LinkedIn today. This doesn't sound chill. I tried to find them on LinkedIn today and I couldn't. Does it just need to be a longer release? Yeah, there we go. And I think I need the release on this a little longer too. Now we're freaking... Now we're creating... Yo, I've been listening to the first LTJ Bukum album. And it took me like 4 days to remember, oh yeah, Goldie and LTJ Bukum are extraordinarily different people. Because I'd be listening to it and I kept thinking like, oh, Goldie was like in it, like Goldie was working through some shit. Cooking Label. Who's Cooking Label? LTG Bookums? LTJ Bookums got... Oh... Link that, chat. Link that, chat. Straight up, if you remember to... I don't want to make you do work. Wait. This is all gonna come together. Nightbot. What the hell? Hey, Nightbot. That was a Visugex's message. I set up this bot. I guess the bot's getting a little too aggro. I think I'm accidentally triggering some. I gotta bring in some more instruments. Like, this is nice and all, but we need like a bass, you know? Nope. That's never gonna be perfect, right? What if I'm gonna create just like an audio return. Here's what I'm gonna do. This will be like easier to work with, I think. Right? What do I do? There we go. It's like 96.5. You see what I'm doing over here? That's pretty nice, right? That's good. So this drum loop was literally already doing the ride cymbal pattern that I was doing, because that's the beauty of drums. It's a universal language. What do I even loop here, you know? What do I even freaking loop here? It's gonna be that. Alright. Ain't that. Let's just get that boy a little tighter. You'll forgive me, you gotta, whoa, I haven't been showing what I've been doing, but whatever, it's okay. Here's what I've been doing. See, it's two, I need like two. I need two. That went too low, that sounded kind of bad. Each one's just gonna play twice, right? Like that's fine, right? I'm gonna put a little bit longer of a release on it, so it's like a human. Things are happening, dude. Things are freaking happening. All right, wait. Now we're gonna be checking out Instant Bank 0 number 9 from Game 4. All right. It's just vibes again. Is this a damn? This is gonna be a damn symbol again, isn't it? It's just gonna be the damn cymbal again. It's just the damn single. Yeah, if we get some muted trumpet in here, shit would go nuts. Shit would get nuts with some muted trumpet, right? No. Wait, this is too low. That ain't it. That ain't it. That certainly ain't it. This one is it. That last one, this one is not it. That sounds like that guy is freaking out, you know? So what I gotta set with this one is, here's a trick. To imitate the sound of an instrument where you would only play one note at a time, you're gonna want to change the number of, I forget what they call it in Ableton. It's voices. You want to have one voice at a time. So now it can literally... It's monophonic, and this is a trumpet, which is traditionally a monophonic instrument. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about that. I'm going off the rails. Also, this is supposed to be the high energy portion of the program. I'm glad we got this trumpet. I'm gonna rename this to trumpet, so we remember. But I need like a kick drum. You know, I need to just be going like you know. It's this again. Ooh, piano. Me likey piano. And so to get rid of that alien, what the hell? What the hell? Nah, dude. No, my stream. No, hold on, my stream, hold on. Oh, Microsoft Copilot just tried to take over my damn stream. Okay, so in order to freaking Copilot, dude. So if we hold on a digital representation of a piano, I mean, this is kind of a pleasing effect in its own way, right? But this ain't what a piano sounds like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower the sustain to infinite and change the decay time to something more akin to what happens when you play a piano. You can sort of hear the... I'd like to see AI do this. I'd like to hear AI make... my friend was literally sending me today, like, squirrels playing jazz AI music 11 hours, and it was just like, yeah, man. No, but what's my point about AI? It's the wave of the future. So with that, we unfortunately have to move on from the high energy portion of the program. AI is not going to construct anything meaningful. Mask on. I believe in AI. Man, a freaking emu, dude. There it is. So we got a few minutes here. I just want to try the thing I was trying to do, you know? That's not what we're doing. This is what we're doing. I did not know that the trumpet did that. This is supposed to be the high energy portion of the show. Hold on. Let me clear my throat. See what I'm doing? Oh, I forgot to zoom. I gotta get a hold of this whole zooming in and out thing. This is what high energy sounds like, okay? This is stupid. This is the music I made during this portion of the program. We dove into the Sega casino, and what did we find but 777s? That's what AI will... Dude, welcome to my no AI music stream. So we got 2 minutes here. So yeah, what are the major takeaways from this? You start with very specific sound sources, and it yields very specific results. Unless you're willing to get like freaky with it. Unless you're willing to go like, yo, I'm gonna make this crazy. I'm gonna make this so crazy. Jazz? What if that's what jazz was, man? What if this is what AI is? So, that's that. So now we're gonna head on over to, that's right, the Wheel of Games, baby. And what's the Wheel of Games? Why, I'm so glad you asked. Behold the Wheel of Games, and what do we got on it today, folks? What do we got? What are we gonna get on the Wheel of Games? I'll tell you this much. I'll tell you this much. We've got Jurassic The Hunted, which I genuinely thought was a Jurassic Park game when I was downloading the ISO for it. So I lived the experience of being an old grandma trying to buy the video game for their nephew because I thought it was Jurassic Park and they didn't. This is what they had at the GameSpot. So we're gonna live that and see what that game is. I think it's a shooter. This is Creation of a God, The Eternal Village. It's a demo from Steam that jumped out to me, much like the grandmother in GameSpot. I saw a cover and it said, oh, he'd like this. He'd like this. He's always trying to develop villages. So yeah, that's great. It's the Steam description for it says, the game combines action roguelike mechanics, platforming, village building, puzzles, and combat in a procedural world where you never know what might happen. You must fulfill the demands of a mysterious god or you will be destroyed. It looks fun. It looks neat. It looks like a little thing. Pure Mahjong? Need I say more? It's purely Mahjong. I would love an excuse to talk about freaking Mahjong at length because I've gotten nuts with this stuff. I'm learning like competitive Mahjong, but that game is nuts. This is Mahjong Solitaire and I love it to bits. Fire and Ice was also released as Solomon's Key 2. Sokobans, the word on everyone's lip. I've gotten pretty interested in the notion of Sokobans wherein they're played. The gravity is a factor of the game. It's not just top-down moving around boxes, it's horizontal moving around boxes that go down. That's what Fire and Ice is, so that's what maybe we'll play if the wheel smiles. And then finally, Ridge Racer. Need I say more? Need I elucidate? Ridge Racer? What should I say about Ridge Racer? It's the greatest game of all time. It's one of the greatest games of all time. I could say that. I'd be well within my rights. I'd be well within my rights to say that Ridge Racer is one of the greatest games of all time. Turning a corner in Ridge Racer, ain't nothing like it. It's the best. All right. Iconic, beautiful music, beautiful turns, beautiful courses, or one course, because this is the PlayStation 1 Ridge Racer, so it's going to be one course. Maybe there's more than one, but whatever. Without further ado, y'all ready? I hope you... What is your guys' pick? What do you want to win the wheel? Chat, what do you want to win the wheel? And then if I had 500 followers, everybody be posting different. They'd be like, Pure Mahjong. And I'd be like, oh, chat is in for Pure Mahjong. But for now, Marston, Evisu Gex, just keep in your mind's eye. What do you want to win? Can't pick. They're all winners. Let's spin. The only thing that can pick for us is the wheel itself. Let's spin that wheel. Oh, this is why we do it. This is why we do it. This is why we do it. It's Ridge Racer, dude. Easy freaking peasy, dude. Ridge Racer's gonna freaking... Sorry, just a moment here. What is that? What's going on? What the hell's going on over here? Don't give me that. Don't give me that. Give me Ridge Racer, dude. Give me freaking Ridge Racer. And in the interim, we'll just listen to some... Just give me a second to... Oh, why is that there? Why is the music there? Why is the music up there on curtain? Shit gets messed up in OBS. But anyway, yeah, we're going to be playing Ridge Racer for a period of 25 minutes. There we go. 25... Oops. point is, we're gonna be playing Ridge Racer for 25 minutes. Gonna have a grand old time, and then after that, we're gonna take a little bit of a break, and then we're gonna be listening to some meditation music for another 25 minutes. And I'm not gonna be on screen. I'm not gonna be talking. That time's for you to do with what you will. I've been talking a lot, right? I've been flapping my gams and shoving my gums into your ear holes, but enough's enough. I want to freaking chill, and I'm sure you do too. Do I not have Ridge Racer? No, of course I have Ridge Racer. Why wouldn't I have Ridge Racer? Good lord. Good lord. Alright, let's freaking go, chat. Let's freaking go, chat. Alright. Let's freaking go, chat. I heard an older video game person talking in the pejorative about like, oh, dude, I'm playing Galaxian, dude. Oh, shit. This game is the best. This is how you start Ridge. Wait, Namco. Oh, yes, dude. Let's freaking go, chat. Where's the music? Let's freaking go. Alright,
Alright, everyone. 1 minute to go. Are you ready?
1 minute to go. Button config, accelerate, brake, change view, shift up, shift down. We're gonna have to. Ooh. Ooh. What is type B? Circle for accelerate? Are you nuts? What are you, nuts? There's no acceleration on the triggers ever. PS1, man, I'm just barely starting to scratch the surface of the PlayStation 1. Cutting edge, like a fancy, Evisu Gex in the chat says, like a fancy cutting edge war simulator. Yeah, examining in fine granular detail this controller. Look, it spells out Ridge Racer. It spells out Ridge Racer on the. It spells out Ridge Racer. All right, how do I exit? There we go. Okay, it's not gonna be automatic transmission. We're gonna have to freaking. All right, so yeah, there are. It's one big course, but you take different paths. I'm gonna need manual transmission. Ooh. Ooh, 6 pieces of beautiful music. Give me a break, dude. Let's see. Pretty cool. High acceleration. Ooh, but this one's blue. Why is... Stop spamming caps? Why is Nightbot... What the hell? Why? Here's what a Visu Gex said. Nightbot, I'm warning you. Cut the crap. I'm just gonna go with regular car to sort of just get my bearings. Let's freaking go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, I gotta switch. I gotta shift. I gotta shift. Alright. Alright. Fuck yeah, dude. Come on. Does it get any better than this? Oh god. Oh god. Shit. Okay. Oh, the drift, dude. The drift. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I'm learning. It's been a minute. I haven't played Ridge Racer in like a year.
Next corner stop. Watch yourself.
So where's my gear indicated? Oh. It's in the lower left corner. Okay. Okay. Oh. Come on. Let me live. What place am I in? I'm in 9th. Alright, let's freaking go. Damn it. I don't want to... this is not the way to play, you know? This is crap. This does not feel immersive. This is like, oh my god. Alright. This was just like a test run, right? This is me just getting a feel for, oh. Also, I think like my stick is just imitating, like we're not getting analog control on the, I would need a Negicon to get analog. Oh no! We're not getting analog control on the car because it's on that initial PS1 digital pad. So anytime I click my stick at all, it's just like a full input. So there's probably some amount of... What? There's probably some amount of control I'm relinquishing by playing this version of the game, but like, that's okay. Seriously, I gotta make a mental note to make sure Nightbot freaking chills. I told Nightbot to just like delete slurs, you know? And like people trying to get around and like bots. I don't know why it's deleting all URLs and all capitals. Capitals are cool. What place did I come in? Okay. That's it. We're done playing games for tonight. Thanks for coming on down to Sean's Oasis. Just kidding. We got another solid 18 minutes here, baby.
All right, everyone. 1 minute to go.
Alright, so that wasn't the worst race that anyone's ever done, but could certainly be better. Alright, let's go. And maybe I should just be playing on the D-pad because that's like more honest to what's going on with the car. Like playing with the stick is like messing with my brain a little bit. Like now I'm just tapping on that pad, you know? Oh god. Let's freaking go, dude. Oh, this is, I don't know, this is, I mean, this is, this is a game so good that I might just chill and play it, you know? I might forget to talk because I'm on stream. I might just chill with it. I might just be gaming, which is not always the best game for a stream. Oh god. Okay. But my back was against the wall. I didn't know what to put on the wheel of games. I almost put juiced. Believe me when I say I almost put juiced on the wheel of games. Oh god. Might have had a lot more to say about that one, but it would. But look at this. Ridge Racer, dude. Yeah. I'm doing better than the last race. Okay. Oh. Oh god. This is not good. Oh, fuck. Okay, come on, man. Can we chill? Can we freaking chill, man? Oh, that's part of it, too. If I'm playing manual, I gotta, like, gear shift in the drifts, which is, like, nuts. Sick turn, thank you, Avisugex. That felt pretty cool. That was me learning what I was just talking through of like, oh, I have to like, oh, I have to gear shift in the, oh, yes, dude. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Fuck. Alright. But that's the game. It's all in the turn. The game is the turn. It's the best. Okay. How do we make it play different music? Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer. Okay. Obvious.
3, 2, 1, go! Two laps to go.
Oh no. All right, so I really got to get into the flow of. Oh yes, of gear shifting, wall drifting. It's like a few different. It's intoxicating. Oh god. Okay. I'm no Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer. Fuck. I'm still learning, okay? Let me learn. Let me play. Oh, listen to that echo when you go in the tunnel. That's nice. This game's just nice, dude. I freaking love Ridge Racer, dude. Okay. I feel like I'm driving slower this round. Something is not quite right in the world of Ridge Racer. Whoa! No. No. I'm like drifting like hell. I'm still learning, alright? I was drifting better before this race. I don't know what changed. I think I'm like overthinking it now. What's over here? Now I'm being like a stinker, you know? I think truly, is there like a training? I mean, the game is the training, right? But is there like a training course where you can just like drift endlessly? Get good at drifting? Or is that the game? Not my best race. I'll be the first to admit it. Excuse me. I don't think there's one. Wait, no! We're racing again, dude. Might as well just race again. Alright. Alright. Stay middle before turning? Okay. I'll try that. Well, I'm also trying to drift on turns that like don't need it. Like this one I could... Oh! I'm getting tilted. My sweet Ridge Racer has become, oh. Maybe I'm biting off more than I can chew by doing, manual transmission. Maybe I move up to manual once I've got drifting down. I thought I had drifting down, you know? I've played enough Ridge Racer in my life. But I guess I don't have the drifting down. So maybe I'll switch, after this race, I'll just switch to automatic transmission. So I can focus on the drifting, which might be chill anyway. And, but like, oh man, it felt that one turn Avisugex called it out, that one turn where I was able to drift and like gear shift at the same time. It felt amazing. But like, I might have, yeah, like right now. This is not, I've got the raw talent, but I'm what do they call it? Like, what's Goku? You know how Goku's got the raw talent, but he's an animal? I'm like Goku. Also, I'm not drifting at all. What's happened? Alright. We're gonna finish this race. Switch to manual, or switch to automatic, rather. See, like, I don't know why that didn't lock into a drift. Okay. I don't know why I just tried to drift. I'm definitely a little tilted. Okay. Okay, okay. Hey, get out of here. All right. This is a shameful display. Let me finish the race at least. How is this my worst race? My lap time was so messed up. $128, dude. Okay. So I'm gonna switch to automatic. Gotta switch to automatic. Gotta change to rare hero. Fastest laps?
All right, everyone. 1 minute.
117 is my best lap.
The engines sound like they're ready to.
Okay. 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 Automatic. I'm gonna stay with the same car, right? Because that's gonna...
Are you ready?
do I want better handling?
Ready to go. Are you all set?
I think I'm all set. Let's focus on drifting.
3, 2, 1, go!
Let's burn freaking rubber, dude. Also, damn, in automatic, it's shifting way before the red. Maybe that's part of what's going on with me, too. I'm trying to drift too early. Like, I'm trying to drift when it's not called for. I just want to be able to lock in to... Thanks, Avisugex! I've got this! Alright. Alright, that was okay. That was like a little teensy drift. Also, maybe I should be... I'm gonna use this view just to, like, see if I can... Yeah. Just get, like, visibility, visual feedback. Because, like, I sort of am getting visual feedback from point of view mode, but... So, yeah, definitely not a drift. Alright. Definitely a drift. And there's audio feedback, too. Like, Okay. Okay. Do we think I can get first place by the end of this session? Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh. Whoa. All right. it's not just... It's like I have to release the accelerator, brake, and then start, like, and then start turning. I've always just, like, felt it, you know? But now that I'm, like, streaming and talking through it, I think I'm thinking about it in a way that I've never really... Yeah, I have to just, like, fully... I let go of the accelerator, I brake, I turn. And I don't... If I hit back the accelerator, it's gonna end the drift. I think that's how it works. Also, that song is pretty chill. We're gonna chill with that. We're gonna chill with that. We're gonna give that another go. Let's see how we do. I'm a little hungry.
2, 1, go! Wow!
Let's freaking go, chat. This is just what I wanted to see as well, announcer. Alright. I'm here to win. I'm here to freaking win, dude. Ah! I'm here to win! But at what cost? No, see that? Maybe it's because I'm going uphill? I don't know. Oh god. Fuck. Alright. Ah! Okay. You're not wrong, announcer guy. Okay. Okay. My desire to drift is overpowering everything. Ah! I'm foregoing all reason and self-control in my pursuit of the drift. Oh god. Rome wasn't drifted in a day. Okay.
Okay, the final lap. Hang in.
See ya, buddy. Okay. Oh god. Okay. 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 Excuse me. I just had a terrible thought. I have a wheel for the Nintendo Switch, and I know that they put out Ridge Racer on the Switch too. I wonder if my wheel is compatible with the Switch too. Uh-oh. Oh god! Oh god! Okay. Ah. I'm free. Yeah. Thank you, Avisu Gex. I am getting closer. Second place, not bad. Oh no! No! Oh! Let's go. Let's freaking go, dude. Oh my god! Yes, dude. With 1 minute on the clock. With 1 minute on the clock, dude. I'm the greatest. Is there a better finish than that? Let's just check out Alright, I'm no beginner. I'm mid-level. Anything added to the track? High level, what's TT? Time trial?
1 minute to go. Are you ready?
I'm winner. It says winner. I'm winner. Oh, so you go faster in mid-level. It's 3 laps. Let's freaking go.
Wow, what a start. This is just what I wanted to see.
Me too. Alright. I love Rare Hero. Black car? What is black car? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. The black car. Uh-oh. You know what that bell means? It means we gotta switch over to meditation music in 5 minutes. Shh. Oh, and then we're like racing at dusk.
Next corner stop. Watch yourself.
Man, I always mess up that one. Black Esprit? Cool. Alright. So it's like a special foe. You encounter a new foe that's like, wow, I heard you're a pretty good ridge racer. Can you race this? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So you're the kid that's been tearing up the ridges. Oh, I heard you're a perfect drifter and you never mess anything up and never cut corners and slam into walls because of the drifts that you mess up. That's what I've been hearing about the way that you drive. And I'd be like, yeah, that's me. You heard correct. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Look at Pac-Man. They made Pac-Man on that out of lights. Oh, and it went from dusk to nighttime? So cool, dude. Stars in the sky? Pac-Man on the hotel building? Oh, whoa. I was going too fast. Whoa, okay. Oh. You can't say I haven't learned a thing or two, right? With a drift like that? All it took was getting rid of manual transmission. Oh, man. Alright, well, okay. Let's not get cocky. Come on! Oh, alright. I usually struggle with that one, right? Or is it... Oh, is it this one? Yeah, this one. Or, there's certain turns where it's like I'm not able to hit the drift. Oh, God. Is it this one? Is it this one? Alright. Let's freaking go. Oh! I gotta chill on that. Oh! I didn't know what to do. I was like, I don't know if whether to go around or try to cut. Oh! Not bad though, right? Fourth in my first attempt at mid-level. Not bad. Not gonna lie, not bad. Alright, that's Ridge Racer, dude. We all can learn a thing or two about, how do I save? Yeah, save.
Ridge Racer! Alright, everyone. 1 minute to go. Are you ready? The engine.
Drift ending whiplash. Yeah.
You all set?
That drift ending whiplash is difficult, but once I get that, I'll be golden, says Avisu Gex. Your support, it means everything to me. Alright, let's make our way out of here. And I want to thank y'all for watching thus far. Now comes the portion of the program where we're just gonna freaking chill for a minute, you know? We're just gonna freaking chill, dude. You ready to chill? I hope you're ready to chill. Because that's what we're doing, dude. That's what we're doing. So, I hope you're ready for it. Thanks for coming on down to Sean's Oasis. It's been like a really chill night so far. We're gonna finish strong with, yeah, 25 minutes of relaxing meditation music. Take a load off. Put a load on. Do some breathing. And I'll see you on the other side, alright? And we'll all say goodnight. And farewell and sweet dreams. Well, I was supposed to come in a few minutes earlier than that, but I forgot what was going on. I forgot what the heck was going on over here down at Sean's Oasis. But what I do remember is having a lovely time with Avisu Gex and Marston Pebbles and all the greats of Sean's Oasis. There would be no Sean's Oasis without the support of the Shawnies. And by attending this stream, you've got yourself an official badge of honor. Not that you need that from me, because the real ones always know. I'm just cutting loose now that the stream's over. But jeez, I could really go for a drink. Yum, 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 yum. Love this stuff. Alright, well, hey, whoa. Hey, do some deep breaths if you need to. Get a Conehead. Sorry, Rock the Star, you're out of the running. Conehead's the only real one for me. That's it. The stream is over. Thanks for coming on down to Sean's Oasis. If you come around here 8:30 p.m. Eastern time next Tuesday, we'll do it all again and have a lovely time. This is part of it, and I'm having a great time. All right, thanks for watching. Let me take off all my accoutrement. Thanks for watching. Come back soon, you hear? Come back soon, you hear? Bye-bye. Bye-bye.